So it's Sunday. It's September 2nd. We wound up not visiting Mom today because everybody was feeling gross. She wasn't feeling good, Patrick wasn't feeling good, Dad wasn't feeling good, so we canceled. We're going to try again beginning of October when Dad's schedule flops around. Yeah, just kind of hanging out mostly. I feel kind of tired, which is weird, but yeah, I started a digital painting today. I haven't done a digital piece in a long time, so I have a good base of it going. It's probably going to take me a while to finish it, so I'm not going to force myself to go crazy with it, especially because I have Inktober and videos to go through. I'm not recording this one for YouTube either, but I might do a couple of live stream sessions with me working on it. I just need to get Twitch redone. I want to put some graphics up and mess around in Streamlabs a little bit and stuff. So I might work on that the rest of the afternoon because Patrick has a select board meeting on Tuesday and I'm off. So he's going to be out of the house for 8 hours. So that's a good chunk of time that I can try streaming in. So we'll see. So it's Sunday night and my desk chair just decided to start dropping. So that kind of spooked me. But yeah, so I took a little nap in the afternoon. I've just been feeling off today, but I did manage to be a little productive. I basically got my Twitch channel set up. I made some new panel banners, nothing crazy. I just did some text in Photoshop. I didn't really know what I would want to do later, so I just wanted to keep it simple and I'll just let it evolve as this thing grows. Found some fun extensions to throw in. Set up Nightbot, so my chat's going to have commands now, and I also set up OBS, a layout for streaming digital art, so I have my window capture and my webcam and the Streamlabs stuff that I want to have up there, so that's good to go. So yeah, I think I'm going to stream on Tuesday. I'm actually pretty excited about it. Tomorrow I'm off. So tomorrow I'm grocery shopping. Dad transferred me the grocery money already. He was not up to it this weekend, so I'm doing it. And going to do a little bit of study work for my big painting that's going up at the end of the month. I don't want to push myself too hard with that because it's going to be a very detailed piece, so I want to make sure that I give myself time to do it. And then I'm going to work on the montage a little bit. And then Tuesday, Patrick's working 8 hours. He's got a meeting. I'm going to have to drop him off. I'm going to try to talk him into not needing a ride to the town hall. Usually when the weather's nice, he just walks there because it's right up the street. So it's supposed to be decent Tuesday. So if I don't have to give him a lift after I drop him off at work, that's a solid 8-hour window right there that I could just stream as long as I want. If I did have to take him to the town hall, he usually leaves at 4, so it's right in the middle. So I'd rather not have to do that, but I'll talk to him and figure it out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna live stream that digital art piece that I started today on Tuesday. I'm pretty excited about it. I also set up Spotify. I didn't have a Spotify account yet, so I set that up, and I have a playlist of music and tested to see if the music would drown out my microphone. What I did is I recorded a clip on OBS and then played it back of the music playing and me talking. So yeah, I think it'll go good. I mean, obviously I might have to make tweaks because I haven't streamed a lot even when I did do it. So I'm excited about it. I miss streaming, so I think I'm finally ahead enough in all my art things that I can set aside some time now and then to do it. So it's Monday. This morning I did video work, so my weekend videos, both the vlog and the art video, are scheduled and ready to go. I did work on the montage. It's now done through August, and I've started editing the clips that I've pulled to the music that I chose. So I'll work on that off and on during the month, and then intersperse clips from this month to finish it up. So I think I'm in a good spot. I'll be done in time, and I'm pretty excited about how it's turning out. So I gotta remember to do this next year. The big thing today was grocery shopping. Patrick and I did that, and here's where it gets funny. Came home from grocery shopping, and there was voicemail from work, from Hannaford. Apparently they had called while I was at the store shopping, asking if I could cover a shift. So that was funny. Like, they called and I was in the store. But I said yes. It's from 4 to 8:30. It's Labor Day, so it's time and a half. So I'll take it. I just thought it was kind of funny that the service leader was calling our house when I was literally in the store, probably at the register when she called. So that just amused me. So yeah, so I'm going into work. Wasn't originally planning on it, but I had done everything in my planner for today anyway. So, you know, might as well pick up some extra hours, right? My lunch bag is packed. I hopped in the shower real quick. I'm not going to wear my uniform shirt on the drive because it's really hot out. And my AC is still broken, so I'm just going to sweat all over it. So I'm just going to wear this and change when I get there. So yeah, I'm going to leave in about 40 minutes. And I guess I have time to eat a snack before I go in. But yeah, so I'm back from work. It went good. It was a bit on the slower side because it's Labor Day and a lot of people either didn't think we were open or just were out doing something else. But yeah, so that's done. I'm off till Thursday now. You know, like I was originally. If they call asking me to cover shifts Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm going to decline because I have things I got to do this week. Patrick's working all day. Patrick's working tomorrow and Wednesday anyway, so I need to be off so I can be his ride. So yeah, one thing that Hanford does is if you do something extra, like cover a call out, they give you a little voucher for $3. So I bought some ice cream, some low-cal ice cream. It's chocolate banana, so that's going to be a little treat for the night. So it's Tuesday. I'm going to live stream today from 1 to 4, so I'm starting in just under an hour. I just dropped Patrick off at work. I'm going to leave after the stream to take him to town hall so he can do his meeting. So it works out pretty good. Part of me wishes I could have more time to stream, but honestly digital art does tend to tire me out, especially my wrist. So limiting myself to short streams for digital art is probably a good idea, and I'll wait for days when Patrick's off and I've got nothing going on to do longer streams of gaming. I think that might be better for me, but we'll get around to that eventually. So yeah, so I know in the vlogs over the past couple weeks I've been waffling on Inktober ideas and stuff, and I came up with something that I was excited about, but now I've sat down and I've officially decided I'm not doing Inktober this year. I still like the ideas I wrote down, but I honestly don't think I will be able to keep up with it because of work. So I think trying to do Inktober a long time, YouTube videos and streaming and work and everything else I want to do is just too much, especially because it looks like my work hours are going to be picking up. I just got the schedule for the week ending the 22nd last night, and I'm working 33 hours, which is awesome. Because, you know, that means a really good paycheck, but it means, you know, I'm not going to have a lot of free time to work on other things. I'm going to work on the art videos, and that's the phone. Give me a second. That's Patrick. Something's going on at work that is going to require him to be at the town hall earlier, but he thinks he might be able to get a ride with a coworker. So he's supposed to call me back once he knows for sure, and my live stream might start at a different time, or it might be normal. I don't know yet. But anyway, like I was saying, so 33 hours is great for a work week, but it means I won't have a lot of time to work on other things. So, you know, with me trying to do a weekly art video, that's already a lot of time put in. And then I want to work on my comic, and I want to have that completed and uploaded and online by the end of the year, because that was my New Year's resolution. So, alongside, you know, just other stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm not doing Inktober this year, because it's entirely likely that my hours are going to pick up from now on, because Saturday night I talked to my boss. He's the one that does the schedule, and he was talking to me, and he was like, so what kind of hours are you looking for? And I said basically anything I can get. Told him I had full availability. The only other obligation I have is taking Patrick to and from work, but if I have enough advance morning, he can arrange rides, and, you know, I get the schedule 3 weeks in advance. So I think that's why he gave me so many hours that week. So in all likelihood, I'm going to anticipate working 20 or more hours every week through October, because it seems like that's what the average is right now, which is great, but it also means less time to work on art. So yeah, kind of sucks. I'm not going to do Inktober this year because it is a challenge I enjoy doing, but I think with everything else that I'm doing, I'm probably just going to burn myself out. So I'm just going to say no so that I don't do that. But instead, what I might do is maybe make my art videos during that month ink related anyway, which is something I already like working with. So, you know, I'll probably do like one illustration that's like crazy and like used with ink as like my Inktober thing, but I'm not going to do the daily challenge because it's just too much. So, it is a little bit of a bummer, but you know, I think it's just a smart move because of the work thing. I don't want to do too much at once. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my little update. I'm going to wait to see what Patrick says about the work thing. I'm going to eat lunch, and then depending on what Patrick tells me, I'm going to stream today. I'm still going to stream today. It's mostly just when am I going to start is what I need to figure out. So he's supposed to call me back soon. So I live streamed. The live stream had to end a little early though. I wound up ending a little after 3:30 because my internet connection kept dropping. It just got really, really bad consistently. I mean, it got a little choppy here and there, but for it was a solid 20 minutes. Hello? Meow? What? Well, that's her. You don't like the camera, do you? Does it spook you? You're spooked by everything. You were spooked by your own shed whisker this morning. Yeah. Okay, bye. Yeah, he shed a whisker and I held it up to him and it spooked him and he ran off. So, yeah. But I ended the stream. I've been working on the montage a little bit. Probably going to keep doing that. I don't have to get Patrick until 8. So, yeah. Not a bad day. I just kind of wish the stream had been more successful. My internet is really, really bad. To be fair though, working on digital art for long stretches of time flares up my carpal tunnel, so that's why I don't do it that often. So maybe it was for the best that I only streamed for about 2.5 hours, because I was already starting to feel some strain in my wrist anyway, so the fact that I had to stop early because the internet was probably a good thing. So I would like to continue doing it though, but I don't think I'm going to have the time in the next 2 weeks. Those are my long shift weeks, so we'll see. I just got a ton of work done on the montage. Camtasia kept crashing on me. I think the file is getting too big, so saving it kept saying it was running out of memory, but the montage is basically done up until the clips that I need for this month. It's like they're set to the music and everything. So literally all I gotta do now is what I'm going to do is after I finish every vlog this month is I'm going to cut out the clips, put them into that vlog, into the montage, and then just cut into the music. But yeah, I'm very happy with this one. I'm pretty excited with how it's turning out. I just wish that my program would function. But yeah, so I did a lot today. So I'm going to make dinner and wait for Patrick's call for when he's out of work. So it is Wednesday. I took Patrick to work today, and other than that, I've mostly just been hanging out. I was going to do my hair today, but I decided I had more time Friday morning for work. Instead, what I've been doing is working on my next big art painting, and oh my god, this new printer makes the process so much easier. I'm very excited about how it's going to make doing large paintings simpler. So basically, I wasn't originally going to show the sketches yet, but I'm excited, so I'm going to do it anyway. But here's a thumbnail I did last time I went to Alicia's. I'm going to do a painting based off of his Dark Materials, particularly the ending scene of the book The Golden Compass, or Northern Lights. So I have a thumbnail that I sketched out, and I took a photo of this and sent it to myself using Google Drive, downloaded it, opened it into Photoshop, cleaned up the sketch, did some loose line art on Lyra, because she's the part that has to be the most detailed. Everything else in the painting is going to be loosely rendered in watercolor, but she's the one that needs to be a little more distinct. So I did some loose line art, and then I also played around with the colors until I had a palette that I liked. And then I was actually able to print that. So I have the sketch layer printed out with a very low opacity, and I'm going to use this to transfer the line art onto my watercolor paper using my light box. And then here's my color palette study. It's going to be blues, greens, and golds. And now I know what colors I intend to use when I actually start painting it. And I know that this isn't really revolutionary to most people who do art and stuff, but I have not had access to a functioning printer for a very long time. So this is just going to make things very easy. And to not waste ink, I also printed it in draft form, so it's very streaky, but it doesn't need to be clean or anything, or print quality, just needs to be legible, basically. So yeah, this process of being able to scan, mess around, and print is something I haven't been able to do in a very long time, and I'm very excited about being able to use it to make more thought out pieces, basically. So this is an old thing with my channels, but that drawing prompts book that Jessie gave me for Christmas a few years ago, I turned it into a video series way back in like 2016. Well, apparently the publisher, which is named Piccadilly, found me on Instagram and they followed me. And they sent me a message going, "We liked your video." I'm like, "Thank you." It's kind of random. So it's Thursday night. I had work today, 7.5 hours. Wasn't too bad. It went by pretty quick. It was busy off and on. You know, it wasn't like crazy all day, but there were some moments where it was kind of dead, but pretty steady, I would say. So the day went by pretty quick. We got a little bit of rain. Wasn't too bad. And yeah, no, wasn't a bad day. I'm working tomorrow, 11 to 3. I was originally scheduled for 6 to 9:30, but apparently there was a call out for an 11 to 3 shift, and school is back, like school's back in session, so they were having trouble finding someone to cover that shift because everybody's in school right now. So they asked me to take it, and they're going to find someone to cover the 6 to 9:30 for me instead. So that works. I was going to shave my hair down tomorrow morning, but I guess I'll just do it tomorrow afternoon instead. What else? I ran up to Walmart today to get something because my desk chair kept sinking yesterday consistently, and I googled it, and apparently the air compressor thing that makes it rise and stay up can fail after you've had it for a while. I've only had this chair about a year, but it's a cheap Walmart one, so I'm not surprised it gave out. And usually the only thing you can do is replace the compressor or buy a new chair. And replacing the compressor costs about the same as a chair, and I didn't want to spend $50. So I did some Googling, and apparently you can fix it yourself. It just means you won't be able to raise and lower it. You can only keep it at one height. By using two things, PVC pipe or a hose clamp. PVC pipe wouldn't work for me because I'd have to cut it myself. I don't have the tools to do that. But hose clamps I could get. So I went to Walmart to get some. I got a 4-pack of various sizes for like $2 something and fixed it myself. And I have been sitting in this chair for 2 hours since I fixed it. It has not sunk once, so it worked. It was a pain in the ass to get it on there because they recommended to give it some grip, to put some duct tape around the top, and then you have to screw the hose clamp as tight as it possibly can to keep it from falling. And yeah, that particular part took a while, so that wasn't fun, but I think this is a good solution. And if it winds up failing, I can look into PVC pipe in the future, but it just means I won't be able to lower it at all, ever, because it's held up. But generally speaking, I keep it at the same height all the time. It's very rarely when I feel like I want to lower it, so I just won't be doing that anymore. But yeah, that's a little tip if you have a desk chair and you find it doing that. Just Google that, and I found an article on WikiHow on how to fix it, so it only cost me $3. So that was good. I also was at Walmart looking through their I was going to look for their Halloween stuff, but apparently it's not out yet. But I'm glad that I got that impulse to go because they still have college stuff, and they have those big plastic milk crates for like $4, and I've been trying to find one forever for the trunk of my car, and every time I go they never have it. So I was glad that I had that impulse to check it out, because now the trunk of my car is clean and organized. All of my windshield wiper fluid, the glass cleaner, all that stuff for my car is now in a box, in a corner, and it's not laying all over the place. So I'm very happy about that. What else? I was talking to John about this. Somebody on the Artist Alley Facebook group posted that Blick now sells refills for their own brand of markers, their studio and their studio and brush markers. They sell refills for them now, and apparently they're going to be making nib replacements too. This is from somebody who apparently works at a Blick store. So I'm very excited because their markers are way cheaper than Copics, and apparently they're a very good dupe for Copic markers. And I have been wanting to get into markers. I just don't feel that I have enough colors, or enough colors that are close together to really do much. I do have a few Copics. I have 30 maybe, something like that. I don't know. I'd have to go through and count them, but yeah, I have a couple of really good paychecks coming up because I'm working a lot of hours. So I might buy a set, and if I'm going to splurge the money on the set, I might just get the big one. Their set of 96 is about $200, and which is really cheap when you compare, and that's on their Blick website too. If you were to buy on Blick, on Dick Blick, if you were to get a 72 set of Copics, they're about $370. So it's way cheaper. It's like almost half the price, and you're getting more markers. So I think I might splurge and get myself a set of markers soonish. I'm going to wait a little bit though because I still owe Shay money, and I know Dad's going to want to talk to me about making car insurance payments soon, so I want to see how much that's going to be, but I'm going to be getting markers soon. As far as the car insurance goes, he got a letter in the mail from the insurance company saying they were redoing how they're doing stuff. They're combining the car insurance with like homeowners insurance or something like that, and as a result, the actual payment's going to be cheaper overall. So he's waiting for that to be finalized, and he knows how much it's going to cost him every month before he tells me how much he wants me to pay him for the insurance, and I'm also going to be paying him a small amount of rent, which will probably be the insurance plus a little bit. I don't know. We got to talk about that. But yeah, that's kind of how things are going right now. So I recorded way more that week than I thought I had. I'm editing it right now, and I'm already at 22 minutes, and I still have footage from Granite State, so I'm going to cut the vlog short. It kind of works out anyway, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be recording much during this week and the next, because they're my long hours, and I don't see myself vlogging much. So yeah, I'm going to cut this vlog now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.